Alright, this is a GE Mono VHS VCR that I bought today at the thrift store for $6. I haven't tested it at all yet. It's a little bit dirty, but overall it seems to be in okay shape. There aren't any scuffs or dents or anything to indicate that this has ever been dropped or damaged or mistreated. So I have hope for this VCR. I think it will work. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is cleaning it out, restoring it to as close to brand new condition as I can get it. But before I even take it apart, I'm going to plug it into my TV just to see if it will power on and insert a cassette. So first I'm going to plug the power in. You see, I haven't even unraveled the cord yet. So you're seeing this all as I am seeing it for the very first time. So, plug this into the... Well, I just heard the head motor start spinning. Now let's plug the audio and video into the back. So, it at least responds. Move that bag, and I hope if I plug the TV in. There we go. The VCR is both plugged into the wall and into the TV. Let's see, over here, TV is powered on. Let's turn on the VCR, see what happens. And we get snow. Well, would you look at that? The LCD screen works, and the tuner appears to be working. Let's see if we can do anything. Well, lets us change the channel. Oh, you can't even see that. So yeah, this has a tuner in it. Go back to channel 3, and see what else there is. We have day, time, clock set. Set the day. So we have the clock set now, and you probably couldn't see any of that. But now that the clock is set, the LCD doesn't really light up very much. Actually, is brighter on camera than in person. But the clock's set, and let's change the tape speed. Right now it's set to SLP. SP, LP, and SLP, so it has all three. But the indicators won't light up. I just put it on L or SP. And what are we waiting for? Let's put a cassette in. Let's see what we have here. Trying to get a cassette that I don't really care about. Like, how about my umpteenth copy of Star Wars? I have like 10 million copies of that movie. This is my test tape that I use on any new VCR. Let's see what it does. Well, it loads it. Now the question is, will it play it? Something's clicking in there. Oh, we have a picture. Let's see if rewind and fast forward work. Oh yes, it does. Oh, who would have thought? It actually plays. See if the sound works.
The Star Wars trilogy. Three timeless adventures.
Let's turn it down. So, to my surprise, this machine actually works. I'm probably going to take it apart and clean the heads and do some other things to adjust it. At first I thought it didn't work because it was making all those clicking noises, but as you can see, it's playing perfectly. And fast forward works fine. Rewind works as well. The image is a little fuzzy, so cleaning the heads might fix that. Pause works. See what the tracking does. Tracking doesn't seem to do jack shit. Yeah, the tracking doesn't need to be adjusted too much. Alright, so all of that works. The playback works. We have noise because I stopped the tape. Let's see if eject works without eating the tape. Oh, it works. It did not eat the tape. So this machine works perfectly fine. The only thing I'm really going to do is clean it out because it is quite filthy. So I'm going to turn the TV off and get a screwdriver. Here we go. Phillips forehead screwdriver. And we're going to take this apart. Well, you can definitely tell that this is the first time this machine's been taken apart, because there's like a little layer of, like where this layer of dust is, it's perfectly clean underneath the screwdriver, or underneath where the screw is. Taking the top panel off is easy. There's just 3 screws on the back that come out, and then the top just comes right off. And holy cow, does this thing need to be cleaned. I mean, look at that dust. Look at that. Surprisingly, the tape transport area isn't too dirty. And, oh, what do we have here? A manufacturing date. Underneath that one connector, it looks like there's a 3. This thing was made on, it looks like, probably either the 5th of February or the 2nd of May in 1990. So this VCR is from 1990. That is about 5 to 6 years older than that VCR. And you can definitely tell, as in that VCR over there, it's just the tape transport with one single circuit board underneath it. This VCR has the tape transport and multiple circuit boards. Holy cow, look at how dirty that capacitor is. And look at those wires. This thing definitely needs to be cleaned. And there's the audio head and the audio / tracking head actually. And then over there's the erase head. Bench roller's in pretty good shape. Doesn't need to be replaced and everything. And you can tell that this thing has had some serious use, as there's some wear over here where the tape transport goes over. It's like a worn out roller coaster where those lines start to appear on the rails. So yeah, this part of the VCR is pretty clean. It looks like there isn't really too much dust in the tape transport area. In fact, even this part of the circuit board isn't that bad. Most of the dust appears to be way back here, where the ventilation is. And you know what? Just to show you guys this, here's how a VCR works. Push the tape in. those gears going. And it automatically starts playing. And you stop it, and it keeps the tape wrapped around the head. Jet rewind still works. Alright, enough of that. One thing's for sure, the mechanism on this VCR will not need any maintenance. Appears to be working perfectly fine, so probably won't need to adjust that at all. Now, to deal with this. Well, I figured out why all of the dust in the VCR is toward the back. And that's because on the top panel of the VCR, you'll notice that there are these little slots here in the back. Oh, now you can see it. There are these little slots in the back of it. So, I'm not going to actually put this back on, but the metal would probably have been... or the top panel was probably sitting on here, like that, for years and years and years. And over time, dust fell through the slots, getting onto the components of this, such as the circuit board here, and the power supply here. I'm assuming this is the power supply. So, that's why all of the dust in this unit is accumulated towards the back. And that's why the rest of the unit is relatively clean. So, that's a pretty good thing. But I'm definitely going to have to clean this out because, I mean, if you look at that capacitor in the back, you can see just how filthy it is. Like, look at that. That's how filthy it is. Oh my. Old electronics. Alright, so, to get all the dust out, I'm going to use this little hose-like thing that is connected to a sweeper, and use that to suck all the dust out. Trust me, if I had a can of compressed air, I would use that, because it would probably be better. But I don't have compressed air on me, so I'm just going to use a sweeper to suck all the dust out. And that should probably work, so let's see what happens. Wow. Just that little bit of cleaning really made a difference. You might not be able to tell on video, but the circuit board here is a lot cleaner and the power supply is a lot cleaner. So I'm probably going to clean this a little more thoroughly. And I'm also going to attach an extra thing to this to kind of extend the range of it a little, just to help out. Let's get some more dirt out. Holy cow, this thing's already a lot cleaner. And I'm not even done. I still have to get the power supply cleaned up, because that thing is still a filthy mess. So I'm gonna take this board out so I can access the power supply. Well, I got a really good deal of gunk and dirt out of there. You can actually kind of see the capacitor now. You can see all that stuff down there. I had to unscrew the board for this so I could kind of lift it up. I had to unplug the little power supply thing, which I'll now plug back in. Maybe. Alright, that should be good. It's all connected. Now I will put some of these screws back in. Make sure it's all connected. I'm telling you, this thing is so much cleaner now that I've cleaned it out. I mean, you should have seen how filthy it was before. In fact, I think you did see how filthy it was. I'll just screw this in. Not the whole way, of course. You don't want it too tight. You don't want it too loose either, but you never want to screw it too tightly, or else it'll be hard to get out. And, get this last screw in. So, this is all good for the most part. I'll just proceed to clean the head, clean the drum, and clean the audio head and race head. And this should all be good. Alright, so the VCR is now back together. After using the sweeper with a little nozzle attached to it to thoroughly clean the inside of this, as well as the outside casing, the VCR is already looking a lot cleaner and in much better shape than it did before. There's still this like little scuff here, but overall, I just dropped a tape, but this VCR has been restored to around brand new condition. So, let's go ahead, turn the TV on, and pop in a cassette. So, please excuse my lazy self as I get up and turn the TV on, because I was too lazy to turn the TV on before I started recording. But let's pop the tape in. Oh. We should be getting it up. Silly me, I did not even plug in the video output. There we go. Picture looks pretty good. Tracking's doing good. Still a little bit of fuzz with the rewind and fast forward, but overall it's pretty good. Pausing could use some improvement. But I'd say for $6, this was definitely worth it. So, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.